CloudExtend Excel is very powerful, allows you to take advantage of formulas. For example, here you can see I'm looking up account name from some kind of a raw data file, bringing that into our table, and then here I can take this data and push it back up to one of the systems we connect with, such as NetSuite or Salesforce. In the past, once you loaded your table again, or if you happen to refresh your results, then all your formulas would be lost. I'm going to show you here how you can actually create formulas using an Excel macro and bring them in on demand in just a second or two. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my developer tab, and I'm going to click on record macro, and I'm going to give this a name. And at this point, Excel is recording everything that I'm doing, and I'll be able to play it back at a later time. Now, the one thing I do know is I want to make sure that all of my fields are set to the, not to the text format. So the contacts right here is set to a text format. I want to make sure that's general, and I want to do the same thing with the first name. So I'll go ahead and set that to general, and let's just go ahead and check and make sure all these are set to general as well, and they are. So now I'm going to go ahead and look up the account name. So I'm going to just bring that lookup field over here. So you can see why this didn't work, because this is actually set to a text field. So if I now change that to general, it's going to work. And phone number is set to general, so that will work. So I'm going to come over here, and in fact, because of the way the data is laid out, I can actually expand my formula here, just like that. And then we can come over here and grab the contact's first name, and we can actually expand these out because everything's lined up nicely with my source data. Here the formula stops resolving, so I'll just go ahead and delete this last row because there's only 3 rows of data in my source data. Now I've got everything I need. I'm going to go ahead and stop recording. Now let's go ahead and wipe this data out. In fact, let's just go ahead and reload the table, right? So I'll go back to the template itself. At this point, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pull up my macro, and I'm just going to run it, and that's this one I just created. And here you'll see in just like literally 1/10 of a second, all these formulas were recreated. So at this point, all your source data from the complicated calculations you're doing on other tabs, et cetera, can just be pulled in using these formulas that you can just recreate on demand running that macro. Hope this helps.